Also, a Cincinnati man is trying to make an unusual hobby more popular. A look at the latest stop on his journey to different cemeteries.
And footage.
And it's not uncommon to visit a graveyard to pay your respects to loved ones no longer here, but to make cemeteries a destination trip. That may be perhaps some strange to some.
Right. Tonight, meet a Cincinnati man who's popularizing an often hushed hobby in the Midwest called Necro Tourism.
Necro tourism is predominantly people that like to visit locations that respect the dead, whether they be cemeteries, whether they be museums, statues, memorials, monuments, things of that nature. My name is Ken Negley. I am the Necro Tourist. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio, which butts me right up against Indiana and Kentucky. So it gives me a very unique travel pattern that we like to do visiting cemeteries. We were at the grave of Homer Van Meter. He is one of the guys who is in Dillinger's gang. I'm glad we scored him because we also have Harry Pierpont, who is in Indianapolis, and Dillinger himself. When I come to a town, just like Fort Wayne, I'm looking for the famous guys who are in this town, like Van Meter. I'm also looking, I'm told that the guy that invented the gas pump is from Fort Wayne, and he's in this cemetery. Those are the people that I'm looking for. The famous graves, unique graves, things that attract your attention. But actually, symbolically, the tree or the limb broken off is a symbol of a life cut short. This subject is sort of taboo, and it's remained taboo because, let's be real, who has created our vision of what the cemeteries are? If you don't come here for pleasure, you've only been here for a family member's burial, or you have the perception that Hollywood has given you. And it's a place to be afraid of, and it's a place to be scared of. I challenge you in a place like this. This is sheer beauty. There's statuary behind me. Like I said, there's nature. There's almost everything that you want, other than there are people buried here. This is our history. This is our past. The people that started your community, Fort Wayne, the people that started my community, Cincinnati, they're buried in cemeteries like this. And if you're not there to pay attention to them or recognize them, who will?
So I know you're wondering about how did Ken get hooked on Necro Tourism? It all started several years ago during a day trip around Ohio to visit graves of the 5 U.S. presidents buried there.
Yeah, and you can also follow his journey on his Facebook page, The Necro Tourist, and he also offers local tours. I can see having maybe a picnic out there on a nice day with the waterfall and everything.
Yeah, I mean, Steve Horseman was telling me that Spring Grove Cemetery is the second largest, only second to Arlington National Cemetery.
Wow, pretty
Kind of
cool.
interesting.
Yeah.
You know, here's something